South Bend, Indiana, ready to bring you what should be an incredible football game. Mother Nature has served up perfect weather for today's game between the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Michigan Wolverines. Hi, everybody. This is Brad Nessler. With me, as always, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. And we're set to bring you another great matchup in the world of NCAA football.
Michigan has a receiver who can certainly be a game changer, and he will be the guy that the quarterback will be looking for the entire game. Though he won't kill you with his speed, he has very soft, solid hands, and if the ball is thrown anywhere near him, then you can be pretty sure he'll come down with the football.
Let's get this thing started with a coin toss, sponsored by Coke Zero. Michigan is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick. Taken at the 5. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Now we'll get to see how this quarterback can do today as he comes out onto the field for the first time. First down, 10 to go. They line up in the jumbo set. Looking for the corner, and down he goes at the 25-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on the 25. They'll work from the shotgun. He's going to try and scramble. Here comes the pressure. Ball is loose, fumble. Got the corner. And the ball changed hands now after the fumble.
This is a great bonus for this defense. They are taught to attack and try to strip the football. This is a result of their aggressive play.
And this linebacker is in the middle of everything. And that was a great recovery to get the possession of the football.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. They go right, and he's tackled behind the line.
He does everything you ask of him. He can come up and play the run or drop deep into his zone and stop the pass.
And right there, I think he was looking for the run the whole way because he got in the backfield in a hurry.
They back off in coverage. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Excellent open field tackle.
The quarterback and his receiver make a great play here and convert on an early down.
It's third down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down marker. Fellas, the crowd is just going ballistic in support of their defense right here on 3rd and short. And now he's got room to run, and he's shoved out of bounds at the 21.
It's a good job of converting on 3rd down with the running game.
First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. 4 wide. Taken down in the backfield.
The safety made the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. I recommend to the offensive coordinator a little play action and throw the fade route where the safety used to be.
That's right, Lee. These guys are shooting up there when they see run, and it only takes one time to catch him out of position and take it to the house.
Option. Tackle at the 20. He didn't look too comfortable on that play.
Guys, it looks to me like he's getting happy feet right now back in the pocket. He needs to be a little bit more patient, step up, and just throw the football.
the sophomore that's got it. Huge play, and it's going to be first and goal.
He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass. First down.
And the receiver was able to shake off all the defenders that were trying to cover him, and that really made it easy for the quarterback to pick him out and throw him the ball.
He'll work the left side. They'll bring him down at the 7. Just a yard there.
1 yard gain on the play.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Handoff, and he's met immediately.
Well, the question now is, how will they respond after losing a couple on that run?
That brings up 3rd and goal. This is the 9th play of this drive. And we got a new man in there, running back. End zone, touchdown. An excellent pass to the wideout for 6.
That wide receiver had his eyes on the end zone the second he caught the ball. That was a nice-looking play.
Michigan with a 6-point lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Michigan ready to kick this one off. And this is just a booming kick. He wasn't breaking that tackle. What a hit. The offense comes out of the field, and they're hoping to avoid the similar fate that killed their last drive.
The offense needs to be more careful on this drive, Kirk.
Especially since this defense is so good at taking advantage of mistakes.
They hand it off, and down he goes at the 32-yard line. A pickup of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
We've got a 2nd and 5. Ball on the 32. They're packed in tight on the line. Brought down at the 36-yard line. They got 4 yards on that one.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 3rd down and a yard for the first down. Ball on the 36-yard line. And they'll bring in the goal line set for this one. Another run. And they make the stop around the 43-yard line.
They should continue to run the ball. If they keep this up, the defense will wear down very quickly.
They line up in the jumbo set. He's taken down at the 47. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. It's 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 47. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's on the run. Now he's going to run, and watch out. Well, guys, he's scrambling around out there, and they're having a lot of trouble bringing him down.
Hey, the secondary did their job in coverage, but they just couldn't contain the quarterback.
That's no easy task either, Coach. This guy has some pretty good feet, as we saw on that play.
Tackle at the 40. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
We've got a 2nd and 5. Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. The halfback with a carry. Brought down at about the 39-yard line. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
Well, this corner isn't the biggest guy on the field, but he made a nice tackle there.
Yep, he helps out quite a bit on the run support. Nice play by the senior.
He delivers. This one is batted away. Nice play by the defense to bring up 4th down.
The defender made a solid effort to get to the ball there. Nice stop.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. And down he goes. Right around the 30.
Unbelievable pass. They don't care what down.
They can't let that happen. If you stop a guy on 3rd down, you can't let him go for it on 4th like that.
The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. And he's tackled at the 25. They get about 5 yards from the halfback.
5-yard gain.
Here's the 11th play of the drive. They come out in a goal line set. Brought down at the 19. so they keep it on the ground for another first down.
And this defense is having all kinds of problems stopping this guy on the ground.
Yep, no surprises here, Kirk. This kid has really carried the load on this drive.
They'll bring him down at the 15. A pickup of 4 on the play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
And a great ball game so far as we reach the end of one. The score here in South Bend is Michigan 7, Notre Dame 0.
Notre Dame, nothing.
It's second down and 6 to go. And this is the 13th play of this drive. They'll work from the shotgun. Moves out to the left. Huge play, and it's going to be first and goal.
I like the call here by the defense to bring the heat with the outside linebacker. It was just a better call by the offense, and that's why it's a first down.
It's power against power right now on the field. Both teams have their jumbo sets out there. Not much trouble getting in on that one.
Yeah, the running back just ran right through the opening, almost like a truck driving down the highway. Watch out.
Here, guys, both teams are in their goal line sets, and it's hard to stop any offense when they're that close to the goal line.
Will be tied with the extra point. And he adds the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Kicks it away. Oh, man, did he take a hit. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession.
They really made it look easy on that last drive. If they can get some protection up front, then I look for this quarterback to make some really big plays.
Nice tackle to bring him down before he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Solid effort there to break up that play.
Second down and 12. Ball on the 50. The defensive backs moving in closer. Single set backfield. Drops back to pass. And he's got all the time in the world. And the safety with the interception. And they make the stop at the 41-yard line. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab the interception.
This guy's got potential. I'll tell you what, if he keeps it up, you might see him playing on Sundays.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 41. They're packed in tight on the line. And we got an injured player on the field. It's second and 11. Ball on the 42. They'll work from the shotgun. Looks to pass. Pressure coming, and he goes down. And the linebacker gets in there for the sack.
Great time to bring some heat from the linebacker spot.
It was a good call defensively, but this offense really needs to do a better job next time of picking up the blitz. I mean, they just got dominated by a freshman.
Pressure coming, and he's sacked. And that is one inspired defense right now.
Tough going for that quarterback right now. His line needs to help him out more.
Punts the ball away. Heading for the corner. Down the sideline. And down he goes at the 32. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. The offense will take over at the 32-yard line. We've got a 1st and 10 from the gun. Little handoff, and he's tackled around the 32-yard line. The running back gets a yard, maybe less. It's second down and 9 to go. And we got the backup in there now at running back. With the pass, incomplete. He had a very small window he was trying to throw to on that one.
Yo, you called that a window? The defender had it shut pretty tight. That was a poor decision by the quarterback.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He drops back. It was the umpire that threw the flag, and generally, that's a holding penalty. The penalty will force him into 3rd and long now.
Yes, sir. The coach is going to give him a little talking to when he gets off the field.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Fires quickly, and it's picked off. Nice pick by the safety.
Safety that time just sitting back there looking at the quarterback, and once it was thrown, he knew exactly where it was going, and he made the pick.
First down, 10 yards to go. They line up in the jumbo set. He's tackled around the 45-yard line. That's 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 45-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Quick roll out left. He wants to throw. Catches it. And he's taken down right around the 36-yard line.
The defensive coordinator has been saving that run. And you know what? It didn't work out like he had hoped. He blitzed both outside linebackers, and the quarterback wasn't phased at all. Quarterback, good job of keeping your eyes downfield and moving the chains.
Gain of 9.
They were blitzing on that play, but it was picked up very nicely by that big offensive line.
Yeah, that certainly helped spring him free, Coach. This defense has to do a better job of getting around those blocks.
Good run by the halfback. That'll be good enough to move the chains.
Not a bad run at all. He came away with 5 or 6 yards, and this offense will take that every single time.
Moves out to the left. Now he's going to run, and watch out. Slides down.
I'm telling you, quarterbacks who can run the ball are so hard to stop. You have to scheme around them, which takes the best coverages out of your defensive playbook.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. Another run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That gives him 2 rushing scores on the day.
This guy has great vision out of the backfield. Even if a hole isn't there, he's patient enough to wait for one to open, and then he hits it.
And if there isn't a hole there, then he'll just bust his way through the defender. Great touchdown run.
And he adds the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Notre Dame to kick. He kicks it off. He's to the 20. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did in their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
You know, this offense can't afford another turnover here.
Right now, it's only a 7-point game. If they keep giving the ball away, then this deficit will go up in a hurry, Coach.
Everyone had a shot at catching that pass.
Especially the guys on defense. There was no one open, and he threw it in there anyway.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Fires out to his receiver. And he's tackled right around the 42-yard line. That's 4 yards on the play.
Nice play here to get the ball to the receiver on a slant route and gain a few yards through the air.
They'll work from the shotgun. And they make the stop at about the 49.
I like how this kid can use the sideline just as well as he can make plays in the middle of the field.
That's right, Kirk. They call that versatility.
That's right, Coach.
They'll bring him down right around the 46-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 46. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Throws in a triple coverage, and it's intercepted. There he goes. Great catch by the linebacker, but not a smart throw from the quarterback.
It didn't look like the quarterback even saw the linebacker hanging in that area. It pays to be in the right spot at the right time.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. Little handoff. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. And that was his 3rd rushing touchdown of the half.
You've heard the saying, a guy's in a zone. Right now, this guy's not stopping for anybody.
Speaking of stopping, somebody on the defense has to stop this running back, or else we're in for a long, long game.
And he converts the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks off. He's to the 20. He wasn't breaking that tackle. What a hit. The offense comes out to start this drive, and they're hoping for a better result as they threw a pick on their last possession.
They better put some points on the board here, Kirk. Otherwise, the floodgates might be opening soon.
Well, they could start by just not turning the ball over here, Coach.
Back to pass. He gets hit out of bounds around the 47-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
One-man backfield. And he's tackled right away. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Brought down at the 38.
Now, the passing game is a lot easier for a quarterback when 2 corners aren't in coverage. I respect the gutsy call on the defensive side to blitz both corners, but it left them too vulnerable against the pass.
He goes out of bounds around the 34-yard line. They got 4 yards on that one.
They only gained about 4 yards on that play, but they're still moving the ball forward.
And it's caught, and he's brought down quickly.
That's some pretty timid play calling right there. Let's see if they decide to open it up a bit more.
It has the distance, and he got it. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Certainly not what we expected as we head to halftime. The score here in South Bend is Notre Dame 21, Michigan 10. Second half just about set to get underway as the teams line up for the kick. He kicks it. Fielded at the 9. Brought down at the 34. So what should the folks at home be looking for here in the second half, fellas?
Yeah, I think the visitors are starting to understand why this is one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. They're going to have to shake it off and get back to the basics.
You're right, Kirk. They got to forget about this crowd, put it out of their minds, and play some football.
Inside the 30. Down the sideline. Touchdown! Once this halfback got past the second level, there was nobody that was going to stop him.
This offense has so many dangerous weapons in the option attack, it's almost impossible to slow them down.
Yep, when the quarterback isn't beating you, it's the fullback. And when it's not the fullback, it's the halfback. Every one of these guys can be productive.
And he converts the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Michigan to kick. Kicks it away. He's to the 10. He's tackled at the 33-yard line. The offense is coming out on the field, and they haven't had any problem finding the end zone lately. 1st and 10. They come out in a goal line set. Hands it off. Tackle made around the 39-yard line. And with that run, this back has hit the century mark. That's 100 yards on the day.
The offense has really stressed the importance of an effective running game, and getting this back over 100 yards certainly shows that they've done a good job of sticking to their game plan.
2nd down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the 1st down. Notre Dame holds a 4-point lead. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. Almost eked out a yard on that one.
Here they tried to jam up the running back with the outside linebacker blitz, and it worked pretty well.
Really just nowhere to go on that play. That's a good job of these guys slowing down that running game.
Passes, and it's almost picked off. And that makes it 4th down.
Boy, great defense on that play. They were expecting the pass, and they defended it very well by getting a hand in there to break up the play.
It's 4th down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. I got to tell you, I'm really surprised that they aren't going to just punt this ball away. Complete. He's tackled around the 45-yard line. They got it, guys, but not by much.
Well, they say football is a game of inches.
Yes, they do, Kirk. And let me tell you, a couple of inches the other way, and we would have a change in possession.
Handoff to the right. And he's taken down around the 44-yard line.
I'm going to bet this running back is getting frustrated. You know he wants to be able to get into some open space. Unfortunately for him, he didn't get the chance there.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Takes a snap and rolls left. Gets it out to him again. And he dives, and he's down. The pass results in a 1st down.
I'll tell you, great call by the coaches on 1st down. It stretches the defense when they're expecting the run, and then they end up with another 1st down.
They line up in the jumbo set. Takes it right and brought down right away. The halfback picks up a yard.
1-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 8. This is the 8th play of this drive. 4 wide. Can't find anyone open. Brought down at the 27-yard line.
Good-looking arm by that quarterback. The defender was in man, so if he throws the ball behind the intended receiver on an out route, it could go the other way for 6. Nice throw and a 1st and 10.
And we got some fresh legs in there at tailback. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback. Here's play number 10 on the drive. 2nd down. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's going to try and scramble. They'll bring him down at the 14-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with a wideout.
Quarterback and receivers spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay after practice just working on their timing, and right there it paid off.
They're packed in tight on the line. Again with the run, and they make the stop at the 10-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. We're at the 12th play of the drive. The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. And And that sets them up with a 1st and goal. They're really putting a nice drive together right now.
It seems right now this defense is having a hard time guessing what the offense is up to.
Well, if they don't guess right pretty soon, they're never going to stop these guys.
Back to him, and he gets nothing this time around.
The halfback had nowhere to run, and he paid for it.
They need to throw some blocks out there. Hit somebody. This ain't a walkthrough.
2nd down and goal. 2 yards to the end zone. And we got a new man in there, running back. Hands it off. In for the score. He got behind those big buffet busters and followed them into the end zone.
That doesn't do a whole lot for yards per carry average, but hey, it sure puts a dent in the scoreboard.
It was just power versus power. Both goal line sets were in, and this time it was the offense that won.
So the referee on the field agrees with the official upstairs, and they'll keep the ball marked at the original spot. He splits the uprights with the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Notre Dame lines up for the kickoff. Kicks off. He's to the 10. At the 40. Across midfield. At the 30. He has some room. And they're going to bring this one all the way back. Touchdown! I'd say he opened a few eyes with that return, Lee.
He may open some eyes, but he shut some mouths on the other team with that little scamper.
And he converts the extra point. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He boots it deep downfield. Tackle at the 33. This offense threw the ball extremely well on their last drive, and they ended up with a touchdown.
And it was a really nice drive, too, Brad. The quarterback got into a nice rhythm and did a good job of picking apart the defense.
It's 1st and 10. They line up in the jumbo set. Makes it out to about the 43. That's a 10-yard gain.
Gain of 10 on the play.
It's 2nd and 1. Ball on the 43-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. And they'll run him again. He's taken down right around the 48-yard line. And he carried that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab 5 yards or so consistently, it sure takes some of the pressure off the passing game.
They line up in the jumbo set. And down he goes at the 47. They get about 5 yards from the halfback.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 47-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Now he's scrambling. And he's tackled around the 38-yard line. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
That's one of the things that can happen if a defense brings extra guys to rush the quarterback. The offense will have favorable matchups to get the ball downfield.
And this kid is talented enough to see those receivers. It's not easy to get the ball past those big bulldozers when they're flying right at you.
And it looks like this one's going to come down to the final quarter. The score here in South Bend is Notre Dame 28, Michigan 24.
Michigan 24.
It's 1st and 10. They're packed in tight on the line. Takes it right and brought down right away. He picks up a yard on the play.
1 yard gain on the play.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 37-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. They just didn't get the snap off in time. Here's the call.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
I think they just had some trouble getting the right play in there.
2nd down, 14 coming up here. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. They'll get 2 on that one.
Gain of 2 on the play.
3rd down, and they need to get it to the 28. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He drops back, scrambling around. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Tackle made at the 27. And that is going to be enough for the first.
Is this kid amazing or what, Kirk?
Well, absolutely, Lee. You and I talked about him earlier in the game. What impressed me there is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get the first down the whole time.
And they make the stop at the 19-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
What sprung this play was some pretty good blocking up front. They read the blitz and picked it up nicely.
In the red zone again. Let's see if it'll be another touchdown. The offense didn't get the play off in time.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
I think they just had some trouble getting the right play in there.
Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 24. They'll give it off here. He's tackled around the 20-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
4 on the play.
They come out in a goal line set. He's taken down at the 17-yard line. They just keep moving the chain.
Bit by bit, my friend. It starts with the short pickups on 1st and 2nd down, and then you get the rest on 3rd down. In the process, you start to wear the defense down, and that's when you break the big one.
We've got a 1st and 10. This is the 11th play of this drive. They're packed in tight on the line. And he's taken down at the 12-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 6. And this is the 12th play of the drive. Notre Dame is up 4. Just over 2 minutes in the game. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
This is a heads-up play by the linebacker. He's playing run and had his eyes on the guy carrying the football from the get-go. Good defensive play.
Play 13 of the current drive. Notre Dame is up by 4. Less than 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. Well, they tried to keep it on the ground for the first down.
You know, Brad, here the defense just steps up and makes a play, stopping them and bringing up fourth down.
It's fourth down, and they're going to try to go for it. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Penalty markers down. They took too much time.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
Well, that penalty drives them back, and they're shooting themselves in the foot here.
Well, if they could just keep their concentration, they'll avoid situations like that.
So it's fourth down. They'll line up the kicking team. This one is about 32 yards away. And it splits the uprights. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Notre Dame to kick this one off. He kicks it. Made at the 36. Coach, Herbie, what's your take right now?
This is obviously a big possession. They have to get the ball in the end zone right here.
And this is their last opportunity, Kirk. If they don't score here, then they can call it a night.
Tipped away. That one looked pretty low from the start.
Yeah, and Kirk will tell you got to have some air under those passes. Right, partner?
Ah, Coach, you're actually listening to me.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He goes out of bounds at the 39-yard line. That's a 3-yard pickup.
Yep, that was a very short game, but it really hurts the senior receiver's yards per catch average.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. They'll run the option. Tackle at the 40-yard line. And the defense comes up with a good stop there.
Yeah, remember that the clock does not stop unless they get a first down, get out of bounds, or call timeout.
Looks like they've decided to go for it here. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Incomplete. And they're going to have to give the ball back after going for it on 4th and long.
Not much you can do there. You got to go for it and give yourselves a chance.
You aren't going to convert many 4th downs against this defense. That's a really good stop. Notre Dame is up a score. Just over a minute left. On the ground with the tailback. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
No gain on the play. The defense calls a timeout.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. There's an injured player on the field. They're about 4 yards away here on third down. Notre Dame up 7 points. We have less than a minute to go. He's tackled at the 29, and he gets the first down.
That guy just went pow and took it in. He wasn't stopping until he got that 1st and 10.
First down, 10 to go. They're packed in tight on the line. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. 2-yard pickup.
Gain of 2 on the play.
That's going to do it for this one. Our final score, Notre Dame 31, Michigan 24. And Lee, now as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your final thoughts on this one.
Wow, what a fantastic football game this was. Down to the wire. Notre Dame wasn't even considered a threat coming into this one. This was supposed to be a blowout, guys. You got to give these kids credit for hanging in there and knocking this team off. Great job, guys.
Folks, that's going to wrap up another broadcast of NCAA Football 09. We'd like to thank all of you for playing, and we hope you'll join us again real soon. Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.